Okay, make sure I'm live on this motherfucker. Oh, you know what? I forgot to post the goddamn. Okay, 1 second. I gotta do a little bit of housekeeping. Okay. Okay, just give me a minute to get some shit set up. Okay, there's the banner. So, uh-oh. So if you want to jump in and you want to chime in or you have questions, then you know what to do. I don't even know why people even do all this housekeeping stuff. Everybody already knows what to do. Okay, so drop a comment down in there if you can actually see me. I see I got some guests on here, but I don't see nobody. Let yourself be seen. Reveal yourself. Damn. Okay, so this right here is the last video you ever gonna really need to watch, bro. If it really come down to making this bread, bro. When it really come down to this level up shit, bro. I got a few principles that guaranteed, bro. If you follow these fucking principles, you gonna be lit, bro. You gonna get a bag. Um, these are bulletproof right here. Now, I'm gonna take it a little slow with y'all on this one. So it's like this, like I mean, one of the main things you can do to really start leveling up, to really start getting some more money is pick up a second job. You know, you work 15% more time, you make 40% more money, and that's over the span of a career. So, um, when you're young, you probably actually do have more than 15% extra time to work. So, that being said, I'm gonna give you some of my principles on how to really maximize this. Now, you're watching this video already, so chances are your primary job ain't enough. You know, it probably ain't enough already. You're trying to figure out how to make some money and all that. And look, bro, I don't want to sound like one of these guru ass niggas, bro, and I'm really not, bro. But I'm really finna tell you this is how you finesse everything, bro. Here's my principles. Um, so when you work in two jobs, bro, it's gonna be very strenuous, bro. It's very stressful, and depending on the job, it's like even more stressful. You know, it's like it's one thing when you work a job where you have quotas and you know you got to get your work done like that. It's a whole nother thing when you're like dealing with rushes. Like people come in and you know you're in the service industry. Like people need to be served right now. These goddamn planes, bro. Hold up. We'll give them a minute. We just getting warmed up, so you know. So um, So when it comes to working two jobs, it's weird because everybody kind of focuses in on the second job, bro. But principle number one is you got to focus on the primary job that you already have in the first place. Um, yeah. So that's one thing that you want to focus on in the first place is making sure that your primary job is good. You want to try to max out your earning potential in the primary job. You know, if you're a construction worker or something, try to get in with the union where you know the wage is going to be high. There's going to be no bullshit when it comes to money. You know, no bullshit when it comes to benefits. Everything's going to be A1. and you're going to make a real good wage. So you kind of maximize your earning potential, by joining a union. I understand. I can already hear these the internet entrepreneurs in the background, like, oh, no, you don't want to join a union. Just go all the way entrepreneurial. We're getting to that, bro. We're talking about average people, bro. So we have to. This is where we have to start from, you know. So try to get into a place like that. A place that comes with some kind of protection between you and a fucked up ass employer that could really be playing you, you know. And that's what the union works good for. So you want to maximize your earning potential in your primary job. And once you do that, um, then it's time to pick your second job, So here's the thing, bro. Don't look at your primary job and your second job as if they're just one and the same. All right, they're not the same. You need to have different requirements from each one. So the primary job, you need to be focused on your money. That's where the most money should be coming from. Once you maximize your earning potential, in theory, you should be able to live off that. By live off that, I mean it should cover your cost of living. So when you're picking your second job, you here's one thing that I think is important, bro, is you don't really focus on the pay when it comes to the second job. Now, I'm not saying go work for goddamn $8.50, I ain't saying do all that, bro. I ain't saying fucking work for a goddamn slave wage. But don't be too picky when it comes to the wage and think that you're above working for the wage that you're getting from a second job, because it's a second job. And when you think about um, the kind of things that can the kind of wear and tear that's already happening to you when it comes to your primary job, it kind of changes what you would look for in the secondary job. So I mean, it's kind of like selecting stats for a basketball player. You don't want to pick strength up, strength up, strength up, strength up. Nah, you got to have strength up, agility up, 3-point distance up, passing up. You feel me? And that's how you want to do with your job. So don't just look at your primary job as like, okay, I'm going to get money, and then turn around and do the same damn thing with your secondary job. Of course, I understand in the big picture, it's all about the money, and in the big picture, but you have to understand that you're going to have different requirements from your second job than you do from your first job. So when it comes to the second one, you might be able to work there, and all it is just straight money in the pocket, bro. You're not worried about how to get insurance because your primary job got that covered. So that's what I mean by you're gonna have different requirements for each job. So then it's like, um, your primary job, it could just be a very strenuous job. You could be working a job where you're sweating all fucking day. You're tired as fuck at the end of the night. You could have a job where you're getting burned. You could have a job where you're getting cut, where your hands are getting smashed. You could end up having a job like that, bro. So um, it's almost like the characteristics that your primary job has is should sort of dictate the kind of secondary job that you want to have. So if you're working at two restaurants, you don't want to work at two of the fucking busiest restaurants in the fucking city all goddamn day. You want to work at a slow one, then you want to work at a busy one, you know? So that's kind of what I mean. Now, there's other things that can happen too. You could be at work, like I said, injuries, burns, scratches, um, legs being tired, hitting your head on things, your shoulder going out because you picked up something heavy. There's things that'll happen like that. Um, and you need to kind of let those things dictate the kind of job that you're looking at. Secondly, so you could also have a hostile work environment. You could just be in a fucked up ass place, and it's like mentally stressful for you, and you don't want to be doing that double the time that you already do. And that kind of brings me back to my first point. This is why you want to. This is why you want to make sure that your primary job is A1, because if it is, then you have more options when it comes to picking your secondary job. There's 1 and 2 right there. So um, that's something you got to understand. Just understand that it's not all about the pay. Don't be swerving jobs, swerving different opportunities. Because think about all the opportunities that come from being employed. It's like you go to this place where all these people are making money. You're coming across different staff members all the time. You're coming across different customers all the time. So, there's room for growth. There's entrepreneurial opportunities in there. So don't just be throwing them all away. Be careful with how you pick your second job and understand that it's not just about pay. Um, so, another problem people have, which brings me to number 3, is they have a problem um, actually applying to the job. People have this thing where they're already working, they already have a job, so they just kind of feel like, well, I already got a job, so I don't really need to apply for another one. And it's like having this job is like a safety net to them that gets them to never move up. So you need to have the ability. Well, you need to have the maturity to compromise, and you need to have the stamina to apply persistently. You know, when you're looking for a second job, look, bro, this is how it's going to go. You're going to go to a job, they're going to say, you're going to go talking about, I'm looking for morning time work. They're going to say, well, we only have nighttime work. All right, I can't do it then. And you leave. Now, that right there discourages a lot of people from staying persistent with actually finding a second job. And people already don't like to apply, just to have a replacement for their primary job, not a second one, but a replacement for the primary. So if you can do that, like off rip, you separate yourself from like most people off rip. Like um, I mean that's that. Like you need to have the stamina to keep on applying, like to be persistent. In trying to get your money from these people, and that's how you got to look at it, bro. You got to look at it like it's your money. You know, so um, that's number 3. Is you got to be persistent, like when it comes to applying. Now, number 4 is you need to like you need to go monk mode, bro. You need to maximize your gains like by going monk mode and lowering all your extra costs, because all those extra costs become profit in the big picture, you know? So think about it, bro. This is something that I really like about the philosophy of staying at home is, now I'm not saying you should be living with your parents. Like that's off limits. Like get the fuck up out your mom and daddy house, bro. Like your ass tweaking, fool. But it's like if you got cousins, if like niggas who are hustling, niggas who have a similar vision of life to you, bro. This is what I don't get, bro. I don't understand why 4 niggas, bro. Like think about how much money 4 niggas can bring in realistically, bro. Like realistically, bro. Like you could have 4 niggas, bro, bringing in 30,000 a month, bro. Like if niggas would just go monk mode and cut all the costs by any means. And it's weird because what people do is niggas be like, okay, well I got some money now, so I'm gonna go get my place. And then you got this nigga paying $1,000 a month for his 1 bedroom apartment. This other nigga paying 1,000 a month for his 1 bedroom apartment. And you got all these people doing all this shit, bro. And it's like if 3 or 4 of y'all niggas would just get together and just actually try to achieve something out of life, bro. Like y'all, you could spend your whole young life in a mini mansion in the fucking hills in Vegas, bro. Like you could really be living like this, bro. But it's but niggas can't really. I don't know, bro. It's just real hard for people to. For one, it's just real hard for people to to cohabitate, and then it's like I don't know. It's like this thing where people don't really believe in themselves, bro, and it's like the self sabotage thing is just real when it comes to this. Um, so instead of y'all all paying fucking $5,500 a month in rent, how about all you motherfuckers move together, enjoy your life in the mini mansion in the hills, you know, um and live like a lit life, bro. Like you can actually live like that, bro. But it's like people have this thing where they feel like they're making more progress because they live by themselves in their 1 bedroom house, 2 bedroom house, you know. So you are not cutting the extra costs when you living like that, bro. Y'all are giving out 5,000 a month, bro, combined. Whereas if y'all all live together, y'all could be giving out $2,300 a month, bro, split between y'all. You feel me? I don't know how much fucking money that is, bro, but I'm just saying, bro, maybe it's like $600 a month, you know, that you'd be paying instead of that thousand, you know? So you got to think it. So that's just the housing, bro. And I use housing because that's most people, well, because that's everybody's biggest expense, bro. The fact of the matter, bro, and it's so frustrating that people don't get this, bro. And I live by myself, so I understand that I'm slightly hypocritical here, but you know, whatever. This ain't about me because I'm lit. You the one who's not, so you the one who need to listen. You know, um, um, when it comes to lowering the cost, bro, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say, but at the same time, bro, you still motherfucking need to listen, goddammit. So maximize your gains by going monk mode and try to lower everything, bro. Okay, let me try to pick it back up. So I was using a housing because that's everybody's biggest cost. So just think, you apply that same philosophy to cars, you know? So you got 4 niggas in the house. Y'all don't need to have 4 cars. If you got 4 niggas in the house and y'all actually are like trying to get a bag and y'all are actually like collaborating in this scheme to get rich, y'all niggas can finesse everything with like 2 cars, bruh. Just put each other first. You feel me? It's like, I know you got a date over there, but my nigga need to take the car to work, bro. So you need to go drop him off. You feel me? And y'all gotta have this y'all gotta have like the like the common courtesy, like to help each other out, because this is like $1 million scheme that y'all are trying to get to, you know? So that's number 4, bro. Maximize your gains by going monk mode, bro. Now, real quick. I'm gonna go for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna try to bring Zay G in this motherfucker. But yeah, so that's number 4, bro. Basically, go monk mode. Now, um, number 5 is, like I said, this kind of plays into the last one, is you gotta stay focused, bro. And when you going through the strenuous, laborious process of getting this bread, you need to try to envision the better life, try to envision the future life that you're building for yourself. Um, it's hard to get people to really do that, bro. It's like the fucked up thing, bro, is that all it takes is like a little imagination to really make it happen, you know. But people are like, it's just real hard for people to like see the life that they could actually have. I see this so much, bro. When I was in the Midwest, bro, it's like you come across people of all ages who have never left there, bro. And it's like this dystopian reality, bro, where it's like playing a chess game where you start off unable to checkmate. Like in principle, you can't have a checkmate. You know, it's like it's terrible, bro. It's terrible. Don't be a fucking dumbass like those people, bro. These motherfuckers are stupid. Like you just stay in the same place forever. Fuck that shit, bro. You gotta link up with people like who have the same vision that you have, you know. So like I said, you know, before I moved to Las Vegas, bro, when I finally made the mental decision, it was like I didn't even exist where I was at anymore. And, you know, a majority of myself already existed in the future in Las Vegas. Just like being a prisoner, finding out that you're going to be free tomorrow. It's like, it's almost like a part of you is already free, you know? So, um, That's kind of how you have to be, you know, when it comes to the more laborious parts of trying to get this bread, you know. Number six, get your cash flow. Um, and I mean cash flow, you know, make sure it's flowing in, bro, you know, and and then try to invest the extra. And this is like the obvious shit right here, you know. It's like, yeah, you want to make some money and then you want to invest the rest. Well, the $1 million question is actually what? Invest in what? Invest how much money and invest in what? We're gonna get to that. But here's one of the reasons why you need to invest, bro. Because it's like you need to invest. You don't want to let your money sit there, but it's not just because of because of inflation or anything like that, interest rates and stuff. It's because like life is not going to slow down, bro. Like life is not going to slow down to acknowledge that you've been saving a couple $1,000s, bro. It's not going to slow down for you, like just to acknowledge that. So make sure that you're investing, bro. I made this mistake, bro. Like I made this mistake of like, just sitting up and not getting things done, thinking, I'm not gonna do shit with my money. Or basically, I'm not gonna make any big moves until I have this much money saved up. And it's like, it's so easy to just say fuck your plans, bro, once you actually get there. That's why you kind of have to be sporadic with it, bro. You kind of just got to go for that shit, because it's so easy to change the plan. Bro, I told myself, bro, I'm not going to fucking do like I'm not going to make no big purchases, bro. Like anything that involves like moving my music, taking my music up to the next level, anything that involves like really leveling up the big moves, I'm not gonna do none of that shit until I touch 10K. Then I touch 10K. And I tell myself I ain't gonna do none of that shit till I touch 25. Then you touch 25 and you tell yourself I ain't gonna do nothing till I touch 50. As if there's some kind of magic to the number 50,000. There's no magic to it, bro. It's just a number, bro. So it's like that's why you got to invest, bro. Try not to save too much because, like I said, life's not gonna slow down to acknowledge your savings, bro. Like, like there's just so many things, bro. There's so many opportunities, bro, that you could really be like very regretful when you get older for not taking certain opportunities. The same way when you go out, you see a bad bitch and you feel me, you just too nervous to go talk to the bitch sometimes. You feel me? And then for the next goddamn couple years, maybe, I mean, maybe not years, maybe if I don't know, maybe some of y'all be like that, but maybe for the next couple of years, you just sit around regretting stuff like that. Like I be regretting shit like that, bro. I ain't even gonna cap about it, bro. Like, nigga, I regret fucking being in junior high school, bro, and not fucking none of them hoes, bro. Like, man, when I went to that school, bro, I should have fucked one of them hoes for real, bro. Like, so I be having my regrets too. You feel me? Even now that I'm a grown ass man, I still be thinking about it sometimes, bro. Like, it still affects my confidence sometimes to this day. Um, uh, what the fuck was I talking about? So there's nothing special about the $50,000 number. It's just like bro, you got to get out there and you got to live your life too. So I think here's what I think personally, bro. If you really want to be realistic, bro, you need about $5,000 in savings, and that'll basically get you by all the way up until you about 50 years old, bro. You know what I mean? Like if you got 5,000 in savings and you just invest everything else that you get after that, bro, then you might as well just go ahead and like you might as well just go ahead and do it, bro. Because it's not like you need to save up all that much money, bro. But I mean, once you get older, you just different things come up, bro. You need larger sums of money to spend. You have kids and you got grandkids, and you need a higher level of security. For me, as a single dude, I need a very low level of security, bro. Like if it's just you and your bitch, it's like there's some of y'all that's gonna be watching this, bro. You 26, Your bitch is 24. Y'all don't need to have fucking $25,000 saved up, bro. Like y'all need $2,500 a piece, and y'all need to go ahead and get to investing, bro. Um, and don't feel too bad, if you didn't invest, when you were goddamn 18 years old, 25 years old. Like, don't feel bad about that shit, bro. You see it all the time, bro. Multi-millionaire people, bro, who didn't start investing until they was 38, didn't start investing until they was 45. I just saw fucking a video of this dude who didn't start investing until he was goddamn in his mid 40s. You know, multi-millionaire already. So that's one thing. These are just a few things, bro, that I really think will help y'all. The last thing is, and just to give y'all something very practical to go off of, um and I'm gonna get to y'all's questions in a minute, but something else I think is that so when you work in two jobs and you got your primary income, your secondary income, obviously one is primary, which means that you should be getting paid more there. um if you getting more money at your second job than you are at your first one, you better get in real good at that second one. That becomes primary and replace that other shit that you had. People have this thing, and they do the same thing with family, where it's like just because they were there earlier, they feel like they have some kind of obligation to them or something. You know, like bro, you don't be having loyalty to these fucking businesses, bro. Focus on your bread and finesse these niggas, bro. That's what you need to do, bro. So here's a practical thing you can do with your second paycheck, bro. Invest 25% of your second paycheck into something. Now, this whole video, y'all know y'all been watching like, oh, this nigga gonna tell me. He gonna tell me what it is I need to invest in. Something, niggas. Something, my nigga. Like, that's one of y'all's problem, bro. Like, that's what most of y'all's problem is y'all just won't pick something, bro. Like, look, bro. Let's say you live in fucking Alabama, right? Okay. Uh, this is just a fucking idea, bro. I'm just saying, kind of a generic idea. You live in Alabama, you got a garage, motherfucker. Pick up two jobs, pick up fucking two side hustles, regardless of what they are. Doesn't fucking matter, bro. But pick up at the very. Let's talk about the two jobs. You're gonna pick up two jobs, all right? And here's what you do: you got a garage, but it's a bunch of trash up in there. Um, if it ain't your garage, you gonna pay these motherfuckers, bro. If your mama live in there, she like, nah, you ain't doing nothing to the garage, then you gonna pay her, bro. And you gonna get enough money until she can't tell you no, you know? So I'm gonna pay you to clean out your garage. You clean out the garage and you start investing, bro. You build a boxing ring. You have some friends come over, set your cameras up. And here's the thing, bro. This is why I said you have to invest in something, bro, because you're the one who has to press record, bro. You're the one who gotta press play. You gotta go on this shit, bro. Like, think about it. If you said, okay, I want to start a boxing YouTube channel, where people just fight in this boxing ring. Um, Most people, they're gonna listen to you say that, and all it is to them is, oh yeah, that's an idea, that sounds cool. They don't even understand that if they was actually there, they would participate. So that's why you got to be the one to take initiative when it comes to it, bro, because they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, for real, well, you need some investment money, like, let's get this shit going. Nah. But if you set it all up yourself, so inside your garage, bro, you got a boxing ring in that motherfucker. You set up a couple GoPros, you feel me? All it is money, bro. You can get money and buy all these products, bro. You feel me? You set up a couple GoPros, then you have a few of your friends come over. And when your friends come over, they actually see it, bro. Picture that. Picture you go to your friend's house, you go in the garage, and there's an actual boxing ring in the garage, bro. There's two pairs of gloves hanging up. Everyone's a little tipsy, You're fucking a few button presses away from streaming everything live on YouTube, and you can get lit, bro. That's how you gotta think, my nigga. You gotta think like an entrepreneur, blood. You know what I mean? So then it's like in I mean, here's another idea. You got the same thing, bro. Same exact setup. You could do boxing channel right there, change the background, change the color of the ropes, and you can do a wrestling channel using the same goddamn ring, bro. And you can make a spoof. You can make spoof videos on TikTok about the ridiculous things about professional wrestling, entrepreneurship. That's all I got for y'all, bro. That was my just a few principles when it really comes to coming up, when it comes to this money shit, bro. Now I'm gonna get to some of these questions, and I'm gonna bring one of my oh man, where's ZG go? Jump back in, bro. I'm gonna bring you on so we could address some of these. So, can you survive on 5,000 for 6 months? Yeah, bro, you can survive on 5K for 6 months, bro. But here's the thing: it's like obviously there's a caveat to that, right? It's like, yeah, if you live by your goddamn self, bruh, and your rent 1,000, then no, you feel me? But it's like if you got roommates and you got your situation straight, then you probably can do that shit. Also, if you're ahead on your rent and you got that 5K, then you probably can do that shit, you know? But I mean, that's the thing is that the most people's biggest expense, bro, is housing. You know, it's everybody's biggest expense, whether you're buying a house, you know, whether you're renting, it's no matter what, bro, it's gonna be your biggest expense, bro. Um, in an emergency, I'm not really sure what you mean, but 5,000 should be plenty for an emergency though. But I mean, that's the thing, bro. This is why, you know, when it comes to working your primary job, you really want to make sure that you have your health insurance, your dental, you know, eye care. You want to make sure that you have that kind of shit. So that way you don't really have to worry about the amount of money that you have, you know, right then for an emergency. Now, there's other kind of emergencies too, you know, but they're not really all that much of emergencies. You know, it's like you got two flat tires. It's like, well, we can call that an emergency, not an emergency if you ask me, bro. We know what real emergencies are. I think that's one thing that people kind of really need to parse out in their head, bro, because you know, I don't want to get all fucking scientific, bro, but if you think in terms of like evolution, bro, and you may already know where I'm going with this, we're used to being high stress, bro, you know, and we still have that same hardware, bro. So when our tire goes flat, it's almost like our body is telling us that we might die out here, bro. It's like you have this ridiculous level of uncertainty that just kind of drives you crazy. So you kind of got to really parse out in your head what's a real emergency, what's not an emergency, bro. You got two flat tires, you're on your way to work. That's not a fucking emergency, bro. You know, long as your ass don't get fired. So you know, try to have a good reputation at your job. This is something I actually haven't spoken about, but you want to try to have a real good reputation at your job, bro. So when things actually do come up, they give you the benefit of the doubt. You know, I worked in a restaurant, bro, and I was taking a meal home every night. Another dude got on bad terms with the management. He took a meal home and he got fired for stealing food. You know, so hey, you got to make sure that you have a good reputation when it comes to these fucking corporate bastards, bro. These motherfuckers is just trying to fuck you, bro. So it's all finesse, bro. You know. See now, here's my thing, bro. When it comes to crypto, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know shit about crypto, bro. Like I'm not about to sit up here like you know I know what I'm doing, bro. That's all I can really say. Like I know what I'm doing. I don't know nothing about crypto though, bro. You know, but I don't know. There's just different lanes for things, bro. You know, because Like I had somebody telling me like, how come you don't buy you a house and all that shit? I'm like, bro, I know what I'm doing, bro. Like that's what I know. Because I could say, well, how come you don't get no royalty checks? You know, it is what it is, bro. Um, but I don't know shit about crypto though, bro. I do know that when it comes to investing in general, it's almost it. I mean, unless you're investing over the long term, well, there's just so many different kinds of investments, bro. I don't want to get into all that, bro, but that's the reason why, in my principles, I say you need to invest into something, bro. It's like if you're a fucking rapper, bro, invest in a fucking studio, bro. Try to fucking maybe you want to engineer for people. Um, Also, if you're trying to get in, if you want to get into music, you might want to get into videography, bro, because that's a wide open lane to jump straight into the music game. You know, there's plenty of ways, bro. There's plenty of ways. So that's all I really got. Y'all stay tuned. Um, I think I'm gonna jump off here, but we jumping right back on most likely. Me and Zay G33, we're gonna jump right back on this motherfucker most likely. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. These are my principles. How to turn two jobs into some realistic opportunities, bro. Y'all listen to me, bro. You step this way, bro. I'm not gonna fucking fail, bro. I ain't gonna fail, bro. So, oh shit, no, we ain't gonna cancel. We gonna make it happen. We got the three-dimensional Allen Iverson in the house.
Three-dimensional Allen Iverson.
AI in the house, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I heard what you was talking about, but yeah, like you was saying earlier about the having you like you need 5 bands saved or whatever, bro. Yeah, that really depends on your bills, bro. Whenever you do your savings, base it on your situation. So like say you in a situation where your bills is like 500 a month, right? And it's fixed. Like you're not about to go buy no car, you're not about to go get no note, nothing like that. Then if you have 5 bands saved, bro, and you're in a situation where you about to pick up and move, say that 500 is your car and your insurance, then all you got to do, bro, is just make sure that you get into a new money situation. Is my camera flickering?
Nah, it looks good.
Okay, then make sure then when you get into a new situation, bro, you just got enough money to cover that, so you're not dipping so far into your savings. You know what I'm saying? Surviving on five, so you really could. But I ain't gonna lie, I stopped working at one job and didn't pick up another one. I stopped working there in March and didn't pick up another one until June, the end of June, and I spent 7 grand. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's situation is different. Like, so you got to know. But I calculate like what my situation is before I leave a situation. Like, am I gonna be able to make it for the rest of the year? But shoot, I ended up back in work in a couple months. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I'm gonna leave this place, pick me up something else, and I'm still at that place. So like, and crypto. I seen somebody say something about crypto. Crypto is not doing numbers right now, bro. Crypto just crashed really bad because of that FTX thing.
I see that the thing about like this all this kind of digital investing kind of shit, bro, is that a lot of it is fluke, bro. Like we're seeing when we see that, bro, it's basically like us seeing NBA players or something, and we have like a very small percentage of people that and you're like extremely unlikely to see the fucking games that they do, you know, and it's like, it's like you talk to some fucking billionaire, it's like the motherfucker is gaining fucking like 10% interest, and then you over here making like fucking is just one thing that I don't fucking like about investing, bro, is you put your money into the bank, okay, and these motherfuckers take your money, they loan it out to a millionaire, billionaire, whoever it is, whoever it's loaned out to. They loan it out, they make a profit off that loan, and then they turn around and they give you they make fucking 250% off that shit. Then they turn around, give you goddamn 3% and got you thinking that you making some jug out of this.
Yeah.
And to me, I just kind of see it as them just kind of fucking you and throwing you some crumbs. Now, I'll take $1 million worth of crumbs. Don't get me wrong, goddamn it.
Mm.
Don't get me wrong. I'll take that shit. But
Yeah.
I like that's why you even have some investors who will say that it's not even investing, bro. It's just gambling. And when you get into see, I'm in Vegas, bro. So gambling is like a kind of more of a cultural thing. Um, in general, people kind of understand gambling is just throwing your money away, but nah, you can hit too.
Yeah, it's
There's
calculated risk, bro.
yeah.
I would say crypto is almost like gambling, bro. Unless, like, cause that's the thing. Like when the Doge happened, you had the Doge and the Sheeb happened. You had people who knew nothing about crypto who got a tip. It was like, bro, put your money in this Doge, put your money in this Sheeb. And I knew a lot of people who knew nothing about crypto before that who was smacking off that, like making like 10 grand. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Profit. So it really is kind of like calculated risk if you get the right tip at the right time, but it could easily go the other way. So
Yeah.
and that's what dude
That I
said. Dude said emergency, as in you asked out last, lost your source of income. Like I would just say, bro, you gotta know, bro. This is the thing, bro. You should be preparing for bad times when everything is good. Like whenever you're in a season where the money just seemed like it is chasing you down and you can't get away from it, you should be putting some to the side, bro. That's what I did. Like
mm-hmm.
when I was in a situation where I was making, around like 10 grand a month, bro. I was scared, bro. I was like, "Ooh, shit, this too good to be true." I was like, let me put this on to the side, make sure I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what's gonna happen next, or you never know where you may want to switch situations. So you always wanna
Mm-hmm.
you always want to prepare for those bad times and times of good. Like now, when you're in your struggle season, bro, it ain't even no, oh, save your 5 grand. Don't even worry about saving, bro. Worry about going and finding a consistent source of income, and go worry about finding, like, basically finding, catching your stride. Like when you in your struggle season,
Mm-hmm.
bro, it's just about trying to find a source of income that's gonna help you elevate. I'm talking about for people who, like, when you talk about saving and getting your money, that's for people who are starting to elevate, bro, starting to see some money coming in. But a lot of people, when they start to see money coming in, they get excited. They want to buy newer clothes, newer cars. It's
Mm-hmm.
called, my bank sent me this email. It's called lifestyle creep. As your finances go up, you try to increase your lifestyle with your finances going up. You should keep
Mm-hmm.
your lifestyle exactly the same as your finances go up, because that means you can stack, bro. Then you can start thinking about investing. Then you can start thinking about, getting your savings up. But that's the thing. If you whenever you hit your quote unquote lick in life, bro, you don't need to, like, that's the problem. A lot of people got this street mentality, bro. They hit a lick in life and they want to go ball out. Don't do that, bro, because it's not sustainable. You want to make sure that you're setting yourself up to where if anything happens, you good. And then when you had hit that amount of money in life, or you hit a little stride, that you're not gonna fall back exactly to where you went. You're still gonna be in a good situation.
Yeah. Hopefully where you was at sucked, and it'll kind of motivate you not to end up like that.
Yeah,
Like when I
that's me, for instance, bro. Like whenever me now, like I don't went up and down so many times where I was like, "Ooh, bitch, I'm up," you know what I'm saying, and then boom, went back down to
Yep.
now.
Yep.
Whenever I get a bag, bro, Like I'm like, shit, let me make sure I put some to the side for this. Let me make sure
Hmm.
let me pay this off so I don't gotta have a bill right here. Like that's how you gotta be thinking, bro. You gotta be thinking anytime I hit for some money, like let me make sure I don't have to pay for this anymore. Like maybe let me, so if you got a car note and you hit for, say you got a car note and you got 20,000 left on it and you hit for 50, you should be paying that car off. And then you shouldn't be saying, okay, let me go get some designer with this 30. Hell no, bro. You should put that 30 up until you know what you're gonna do with that 30. Make a plan with that with that extra 30. Just let it sit for a little bit and make a plan, bro. You don't be trying, like, you, that's how you have to think, bro. You got to think, if I'm gonna be on this earth till I'm 50 years old, bro, anytime you get a little come up, you should be thinking, how can I use this to take me to the next level. You know what I'm saying? This is it's a real childish way of thinking when you hit for all this money and then you want to go, keep up with the Kardashians, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's childish, bro. Like whatever you hit for cash, you should be thinking, how can I improve my lifestyle with this money? So this isn't a 6 month thing, you know.
Hmm.
And now you
Yeah.
back to square one.
Yeah, bro. And you see this a lot, bro, especially because I used to be I used to hang out with a lot of strippers, and you see this so much, bro. Even now, bro. Now, right now, bro, you see 30, mid 30, late 30-year-old ex strippers, who stripped in their early 20s talking about how they made all this money, but they don't have nothing now,
Yeah.
you know? And I mean that's what it is. It's that lifestyle creep. I know it is lifestyle inflation, but it's the same shit, It's like that shit, bro. That's what's crazy, bro, is how somebody can make like millions of dollars, bro, on fucking OnlyFans, bro, and still be like struggling, Because, but that's why. It's because, it's not like a motherfucker just got a fucking $4 million paycheck. You know what I mean? It's like it starts off as a $16,000 paycheck, and we could easily think of something for to do with $16,000. You know, especially let me turn you into a 22-year-old bitch, bro. With you could easily think of something to do with 16. That ain't shit, but titties from the best doc out there.
Mm-hmm.
So then the next month it's like, all right, now you get 20. That ain't even enough to get the car that you really want. You feel me? So it's like over time, bro, they just be fucking off all this fucking money. And by the time you hit my age, you just kind of you already see that, bro. That's just a fucking snake in the grass, bro. Like it's almost like when you get you see this a lot when you're around kids, bro. It's like give a kid $100. What do they want to do? They want to spend all of it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're in their mind, they're just thinking like, well, what do I want? Think, what do I want? Candy, motherfucker. Cake, motherfucker. Trampolines, water
More than likely
guns.
nowadays it's gonna be a video game. They're gonna spend that whole hundred. They're gonna spend that whole hundred quick. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah. And then like then it's like, man, like when you go to school and you're around your friends, you want to have some money so you can get something at the store, and you about to spend all your money on this,
mm-hmm.
and that's kind of how it's like you can see the mistake people are making when they do that even after they're grown. It's like they're still thinking about money like they're a kid. Like, oh, I got this money. Money is for fun things. Let's do fun thing with money, Like, nah, bro. Like you just gotta be fucking smart. Don't get too hung up on a number. Cause I also think that there's a point of diminishing returns when it comes to saving money too. Like
Yeah.
that's why for me, like my rule of thumb is like if you're a single dude, bro, you can rock with $5,000 saved up until you 50 fucking years old, bro. Like keep $5,000 saved up in the bank, you know, liquid, and just invest everything else you make past that, and you'll be good, bro.
Yeah. And if you got it
You
like that,
don't.
I would say a 10 piece, bro. I'll say sitting on about a 10 piece would, what I'm saying? That you would feel a lot better sitting on a 10 piece, bro. At least
I
10
mean,
piece.
well, I mean, shit. I mean, shit. You feel better with a 15 too.
You feel me? But that's what I'm saying. Like it's like I don't know. It's just something about
But
like a 10, like at least
it's
a
that
10.
extra. It's that extra
Yeah,
digit.
the extra because bro, 5 go quick, bro. Like I said, bro, I spent 7 racks in what was it like 3-4 months, bro? You know what I'm saying? So it's
Hell
like if you
yeah,
want
bro.
like
Bruh, I had like fucking 38,000, bro. And fucking in 2 months, this is when I was building my studio. I spent like fucking 10 bands, bro, in 2 months. And I'm like, fuck, bro, I gotta take my ass back to work now. Now you wouldn't
mhm.
now if you ain't never had no money, you would look at that and think like, nigga, you had fucking 30 bands still, bro.
No,
Like you
bro, but then you start
it's
realizing, bro, like that's
you realize,
nothing,
bro,
bro.
like I just lost like 30% of my money, or damn near 30% of my money, like in 2 months, bro. That shit can really be
Yeah,
gone. And I didn't even really do shit. Like it wasn't like a nigga went out and did no fucking super life changing shit. A nigga just built a studio and paid his regular bills, bro.
yeah,
And
man. Like
and shit, that shit right there, bro. That shit, it'll get you. But it just depends, bro. Like, yeah, if you one of these struggling ass niggas where, you spend your whole life with a piece of shit car and piece of shit house, piece of shit everything, just a piece of shit kind of life. Like, if you one of them niggas, bro, then you probably gonna need more than 5 racks. But it's like if you take a nigga, you know, who's maybe like, I'm shit, you might even need more than 10, bro, if you one of them kind of niggas. But
yeah.
if you in your mid 30s, bro, your bills is caught up, and you actually got some sense, because in the big picture, bro, it's the investment part, bro, is
Hey,
what's
bro,
important.
kick out that there's like a bot in there.
Oh hell no!
He said, "Oh, hell
Damn,
no."
there's hella what the fuck going on around here?
I have no idea. Boston came in.
Damn, I didn't see all these other comments. But
Yeah,
yeah, so you'll be like I was saying, there's like a just a point of diminishing returns. The important part of it is the investment part, and this is what's weird, bro. And this is what I don't like about the word investment, is because like I talk about an investment, and then the first person starts talking about crypto, bonds, stocks, and real estate and all this.
yeah.
And you can invest in music, bro. It doesn't fucking matter what
You
the
can
investment is, bro.
invest in yourself, like invest in whatever it is that you want to do. Like if you want to start a business, invest in what it is that you need to start that business. It doesn't always have to be investing in the things that everybody's telling you to invest in, but because, bro, unless you got a solid plan, bro, investing in those things, bro, like you got to have some serious money to do that. Unless you actually have a plan and you go certain routes, like if you go the route with the like the tax liens or whatever, like when you go pay the taxes on somebody's house who hasn't paid their taxes, like if there's a lot of routes that you could use, but like, bro, you got to have some money, bro. Like I'm what's the title of this? How to create opportunities when you average. Like this is people who ain't even making this is people who ain't even making like more than 3 grand a month, bro. Like what do they say is average? You know what I'm saying? Like if you making 3 grand, 4 grand a month, and you bout check to check, bro, and you don't really got savings like that, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna invest in all that? You not, you know what I'm saying? So your
Yep.
best bet is to invest in yourself because you probably have enough money to say you want to start a YouTube channel. You got enough to go get you a little $200 camera or something like that, and slowly build your way up. Every month, you might buy a new piece of equipment. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
there's certain stuff like we're talking about people because bruh, like how many people on here have made near 6 figures, you know what I'm saying? Like whether you're young or old, bro, like that's the thing, like you're not about to be investing in all this shit, bro, until you done made some money, bro. I didn't start putting If I didn't start put yeah, exactly. If you that broke, you need to invest in a trade and a skill that increase your value in the workforce. Facts, bro. Like you like there's two spots, bro. There's that spot where you just like you ain't even made no money yet and you trying to get yourself together. And then it's like, okay, you done found something, you done found a little honey pot where you can actually get some money and you got some disposable income. That's the thing. Once you get that disposable income, bro, that's where it makes or breaks people. Because what they're gonna do is either they're gonna spend their money on toys and stuff like that, and drugs and alcohol and partying, or they're gonna spend that money on actually improving their life. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. I learned, I learned like early on, bro, about the importance of where you live at, bro. And it's like most people don't really people think they're more extroverted than they actually are because they just hate being at home because they don't like their fucking house. So it's like so for all of y'all that are interested in working two jobs, that's one of the very first things that you need to do when you get paid, bro. Is if you're spending your nights driving somewhere, that's gas money, plus the extra risk involved with driving, you know, and then you go to a bar, then the risk of driving is even higher. Plus, you wasted more money at this bar, you know. It's like, of course, if going to the bar is not gonna bankrupt you, if you were going to be a millionaire, going to the bar is not gonna fucking take away your millionaire status, but that fucking habit will. There's just too much risk involved. The things that you want to do, not normally, but just the regular things that you like doing when you pass time, you need to try to set those up in your goddamn house, bro, so you actually like being there, and this is just a obvious thing that you need to do when you go monk mode. It's like, which, I mean, for me, that just happened to be music, bro. I can't fucking imagine how much of my fucking money I would have just thrown out, bro, if I wasn't making music. I wouldn't have shit to do, bro.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it is important to have something that you're interested in, bro. Because like I've noticed that anybody who's not interested in anything, they spend their money on just frivolous shit, bro. Like they spending their money on just extra food, uh, going to the store buying random stuff you don't need. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like think about it, bro. It's a lot of people I know who have really no hobbies. They may play the game or something like that, but they all they do is go out, bro. And think about it, like you was just saying, all the risks that you're taking going out, bro. I know people who barely got their life together. Boom, they catching DUIs and all kind of stuff. So you messing your life up before you even get started. And then it's like, bro, a DUI, I'm pretty sure that's a felony, bro. So you about to have a felony. And you wasn't, and it's not like you got a felony trying to take a chance to make you some money. You got a felony going out partying. You know what I'm saying? So it's just certain stuff like that, bro. People make a lot of bad decisions before they even get their life started, like to the point where it's messing their life up even more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain stuff like that, bro. You can't really tell nobody how to live, but I assume if you're sitting in this live right now, bro, it's because you're trying to improve your life, bro. And that's the thing, bro. Once you get past the age of like, once you get past that, I mean, the earlier the better. But once you get that past that age of 21 and you done got all that drinking partying out your system, bro, it's time to buckle down and get serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't listen to people who tell you, "Oh, you're young, have fun, bro," because most people who tell you that, bro, are in a shitty place in life. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, "Well, I'm okay. You know, I have my family and stuff," but you still working your ass off trying to put food on the table and shit like that. Like, motherfuckers ain't trying to be doing that. Motherfuckers is trying to be actually successful. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Their life is fucked up anyways, and that's why they're telling you, like, yeah, you need to
yeah,
make sure you have fun.
yeah, it's like a coping thing. And bro, that's like, bro, I had people tell me, man, you young, you making all that money. If I was you, I'd be doing this and that. And I said, exactly. And that's why you're where you're at. Cause you probably was young making some money. Like I done heard people say they done sold all this dope and all kind of stuff like that, you know, and then they're not in a good place in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, if you did that, you would think you would have a little something. Why you out here working a regular job complaining about money if you sold all this dope? Like you don't got no money put up from that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Like that's why, bro. That's why it don't even make sense to even talk about no fucking money if you can't even prove it, bro. And it's like
Yeah,
I understand like. Of course, it's not like niggas are just about to just walk around proving that what they got and all this shit, bro. But at the same time, bro, like I need to see something, bro. I don't believe nothing, bro, unless I see that shit. Cause
yeah.
niggas really, these niggas, bro, really be capping, bro.
Exactly, because bro,
Like,
you not if you really was what you say you was, bro, you wouldn't be complaining about money. Like you may not have everything in the world, but you know you probably got some put up to the point where it's like I'm not stressing about nothing. Like it's not like I'm driving a Ferrari or nothing like that. But it's like, bro, I'm comfortable. I can eat how I want to eat. I can go where I want to go. I can take off some days at work and go do this and go do that because I got money. You know what I'm saying? But then when you
yeah,
hear people, on one hand you sold all this dope, you know what I'm saying? And then on the other hand, you talking about, oh man, I don't got it. Like I really wish I could da da da. And you telling me all these money schemes and man, we should try this, we should try that. I'm like, bro, like you was making it sound like you just had all the, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how people be, bro. But people be, and then on top of that, people be trying to manipulate, bro. They trying to make it seem like they something they not. So you'll see them in a certain light and maybe want to rock with them and shit. So you know how it goes, bro.
yeah. Like I'm working with this fool, and he gonna come to work talking about, yeah, I just won $9,000 at the casino. Like, bro, no, the fuck you didn't, bro. You bummy as fuck, bro. Like your luck don't work like that, bro. You're so fucked that your luck won't help you. Like you ain't fucking win nothing, bro. But the only reason why he said that is like, and it's not like I'm just being an asshole. Like, bro was capping, bro. Like everybody know his stories be capped. Like, so it's like, bro, if I had won that fucking money, bro, and I knew like when I went to work, I'm gonna tell people about it. I would at least made sure like that I got a voucher or something like to prove it, because I just would feel goofy saying it like
Yeah,
and
like
not proving it.
you would almost pull out your phone and be like, look, like showing a picture of the voucher or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like yeah, just so you know, like I'm a real one, bro. Like I just want you to see this, you know. But it's like that's what a lot of people will do, bro. Like people will like they'll come around and they'll try to, it's almost like they try to flex without actually having a flex. So they'll just talk about how they won all this money, how they're getting this, how much money they're getting, and all this shit, but they never actually prove it, bro. Like fools be talking to me about like large sums of money, like, yeah, like, oh yeah, you spend 20,000 on that. I wouldn't spend 20,000. You don't have 20,000 to spend, bro. But
Mm,
you know what I mean? But they're talking
yeah,
about it like they're choosing. Like they have the option. Like, no, I wouldn't
yeah.
spend it on that, you know?
DJ King
So
Slow Up said, your guys' platform is great. I just wish I could watch more because I'd be in and out. Man, subscribe to both the channels, man. We be going live on both channels and we leave up the live so you can watch the playback. You don't gotta be in here live. You know what I'm saying? You in here live right now, but you know what I'm saying? You can watch all the playbacks. We leave the playbacks up. But yeah, I feel you on that though. People always want to tell you what to do with your money, man. If I had that, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that, bro. You probably be worse, bro, because you probably be trying to impress a female or something. You probably be spending 30 grand on strippers and cocaine or something like that. You know what I'm saying? People try to act like they just got the ultimate discipline. Uh, uh and oh man, if I had
uh-huh.
that, I would invest it and da 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 da. But boy, your eyes would light up when you see that money, and you would think about everything that you could go run and do,
Yeah.
and you would
Like
be acting a fool. Like some people think they got the discipline when they get that money, bro. But that's like me, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I had decent discipline, but at the same time, I still went and made me some little purchases and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
like you gonna do that, bro. You get excited. You know what I'm saying? And you can get things you never had and everything like that, bro. So like
And
that's
you see that, bro, you see that all the time, bro. Like anytime when people start talking about $1 million, like everyone always be saying, here's the first thing they say, like $1 million is not that much money. Like then they start talking about it. If I had $1 million, I'd fucking save 800,000 of it, and it's like, bro, shut the fuck up with that bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
Like, you don't know what it's
yeah,
like to have a million, bro, and
yeah.
I'm already knowing, like, I'm not saying, nigga, that a nigga just gonna go broke spending it all. Like, a nigga is
A
gonna be,
million, a million is not a lot of money if you spend a lot. Like
it's
if you
it's
continue the lifestyle you're living right now, and you got $1 million check, like I'm talking about after taxes, you got $1 million, bro. You Gucci, bro. Like
right.
if you don't
But
change
that's
your lifestyle at
but
all,
that
like
that ain't gonna happen, bro. Like, ain't
yeah.
nobody out there unless
I'm
you
saying
ride a
if you don't try to change your lifestyle too much, like you could probably upgrade your car a little bit, like you know what I'm saying, get like
yeah, for
a
sure.
$70,000 car or something like that. And if you already got a spot, you know what I'm saying, and then just live your life. But as far
Hmm.
as you could do that with a quarter of a million, you know what I'm saying, and then shit, you got
Yeah.
750 left, you know what I'm saying, and just keep living your life. But anybody who a hustler, bro, they're gonna turn that into some more, bro. Like they're not just gonna try to
Yeah.
live off that for the rest of their life. They're gonna turn that into some more, bro.
I mean, shit, well, that's the thing is people like, because some people will say like a million won't last you your whole life, but that shit will. All you got to do is just work too.
Yeah,
Like, that shit will
and
last.
be
Like,
actively trying to turn it into some more. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, but it's
yo,
like you can work, bro. Like you can work and make 75,000 a year, bro. Like, and you got a million liquid, like, untouched. Like, bro, that shit will get you by, bro. Like, yeah, it
yeah,
ain't gonna. Obviously, it's just fucked up that we have so many examples of like people who are terrible with money. So it kind of seems like cap a little bit, but nah, bro. Like, a meal can get you through. Like, it's not gonna get you through if you're gonna sit on your ass and try to splurge. It might get you through if you sit on your ass in the forest.
yeah,
You
for
know,
real.
then it might last, but we all know what everybody gonna do with $1 million, bro. I'm moving to the motherfucking next to up there, the neighborhood, a couple blocks from the rich folks, you know. Like, we upgrading the car, we upgrading the house, we doing all that. Like, don't be fooled by some 70-year-old dude who has $1 million, who just made it at 65 and is talking about how it's not a lot of money and all this shit, bro. Like, we gotta stop that, bro. We gotta be, our wisdom needs to be appropriated to where we're at in life, bro.
Hmm.
Like like it is a lot of money, bro. It's life changing money. It'll change your fucking life forever, bro. And like, I don't know, bro. It's just like people be talking down on $1 million like it's not a lot, and then at the same time, it's like they don't have nothing, bro.
Yeah, for real.
So it's damn near
They
it.
don't got 10 bands. They talking about million
Yeah,
mean a lot.
and it's kind of goofy, bro. When it's like, bro, you'll see somebody who's like broke as fuck. Like, you don't have no money, bro. Like, you just got off the bus. That, like,
Yeah,
there's not even like a reason. Like, it's like, no, you definitely have no money. Like,
yeah,
it's not like
yeah,
I'm just making some mistake here. Like, you
yeah. And
actually broke as fuck.
it's so much
But
information out there now too that anybody can kind of bullshit their way through those kind of conversations. Like anything that you've seen on Facebook or any social media platform, so you can bullshit your way through these money conversations like you know something. Like
oh yeah, cause, bro, I was listening to motivational speaking and all that bullshit, bro, and I was talking like that way before I was actually on that shit. Like, bro, I was talking about discipline like way before I was actually disciplined, bro. So people,
yeah,
they'll learn how to talk and they'll learn how to keep up with it, you know. But it's
yeah,
just like,
same
I
here.
mean, yeah, it's just like being a fucking being like an NBA commentator or something, you know? It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, you know how to talk about this shit, bro, but you don't do it, bro. So,
hmm,
I mean, take what you want from that, but I mean, it's just the way it
yeah.
is.
That's like it's almost like when you in that early phase of reading like about discipline and self-improvement, you can carry on these conversations with people like, oh yeah, I read Tone Down and this and that, but like you ain't there yet. Like me, I'm starting to realize how undisciplined I was, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to now. Like I got way more discipline than I had, you know. Like that's like I was fooling myself thinking I was disciplined because I was going to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then you
Yeah,
realizing everything else in my life was in shambles, but because I'm going to the gym, I think I'm disciplined. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
I
but
was doing the
discipline,
same shit, bro.
exactly, bro. Discipline is the way you do one thing is how you do everything. So you should be like you're not disciplined till you're disciplined in all aspects of your life.
Hmm. Like I was trying to go to the fucking UFC, bro. Fucking training to fight, and then fucking but at the same time, I'm like, my goddamn fucking internet is cut off, my phone cut off, type shit. Like I ain't got a car. Like, but at the same time, I'm thinking that I'm disciplined, like because I'm making progress, like as a fighter, which is crazy because it's like you do this barbaric activity. It's almost like backwards, like for of discipline.
Yeah,
You know? But yeah, bro, that's the tricky thing about it, bro. So you got to watch who you listen to. Like my thing, I feel like one of the main things you can do is try to, if people are your age, listen to them with a grain of salt. And when people are older than you, um, try to give them more of a benefit of the doubt that they know what they're talking about. Now I ain't saying do this shit with every goddamn body, but in general, people that are younger than you aren't really gonna have shit to teach you, and that's just facts, bro.
yeah, they
Like,
ain't really been through none yet.
yeah, like what the fuck is a 22-year-old gonna fucking jump on here and tell us? Well, what's he
Yeah,
gonna, you know? So that's what I try to do, bro. I try to listen. I mean, if you don't have like mentors in real life, just find them on YouTube. Easy, easy
yeah,
fix.
facts. That's like but what you were
Here we
saying about
are.
the whole monk mode thing, bro. Like like a lot of people they got what they say about certain things, but you got to realize, bro, like if you really feel like you're behind, bro, you need to take heed to stuff like the monk mode and everything like that, bro, because you want to sit here and you want to get yourself in order, bro. You shouldn't be worried about females. You shouldn't be worried about having fun if your life not in order, bro. Like this is it's crisis time. Like, bro, I need to get this together. Fun is not, bro. You shouldn't be having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like
Uh-huh.
I forgot who it was. It's two who says it. I know I heard Andrew Tate say it. Like he's like, why everybody talks about like being happy and all this like fairy tale sound of stuff, bro. Like it's like, bro, you supposed to be a man, bro. You supposed to get your life in order. Like you should be handling your business. You shouldn't be worried about having fun and oh my mental health and all this stuff. Like I understand you need to be mentally in order and everything, but that's the thing. People are talking about their mental health, but they're not taking care of themselves. They're like, oh, my mental health, but you don't go to the gym, you don't eat right, you're not doing nothing to make your mind better, bro. Like working out gives you endorphins that's gonna make you feel better. When you're not eating shitty food, you're gonna feel better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your mental health is fucked up because you're not taking care of yourself properly, not because of your life situation. And that's the thing. When you feel better, you're gonna want to do more and do better. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why it's more to it than what people think it is. Like people say, man, I ain't into all that health and working out shit. Well, that's why you're lazy because you're not used to pushing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like facts, Granite City hidden ninjas and they shit. Granite City ugly. but but
Yeah, that's my cousin right there.
yeah, like
When we was when I was training, bro would come up to the gym with me and fucking watch me beat these niggas up and shit. Good fucking times, bro. I miss fighting.
yeah. But you know what I'm saying though? It's like, bruh, it's certain things you just gotta do. Like it's certain things you gotta do to make yourself better. Like stop running. Like that's the thing, bro. most people who talk down on stuff, have you tried it yet? Like, like, have you tried for at least like this is what I like. I've always done these like little either whether it's 2 week or 30-day challenges. I'll do challenges like to see if I could do stuff for like a discipline, and then just to see if I could do it. And I would always find out like, dang, I got a certain level. Okay, like I did that, let me try this now. Let me try this now. Then you start understanding how much discipline like you actually have. Like, okay, I can actually not do this for a certain amount of time, or I can do this for a certain amount of time. And then it's almost like putting more tools in your toolbox, because you learn how to stop doing things, or you learned how to stick to stuff for a certain amount of time. Because most people, bro, they just go through life like with zero discipline, like just what they let their impulses lead them through life. Oh, today I want to get sloppy drunk. Oh, today I want to smoke weed. Oh, today I want to sit around and do nothing. Oh, and they have no control over their emotions, they have no control over their impulses, bro. And when you live a life like that, bro, you're never going to get anything accomplished, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you got to put yourself in check, because that's the thing. Like impulsive people, bro, that's just like what I was talking about. When they get a bag, when life blesses them with a bag of money, their impulses are gonna fuck everything up. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be strategic. They're not gonna sit down and be like, all right, so what should I do? All right, where's my bills? All right, let me knock all these out. They're not gonna do that. It's impulse. Everything is impulse. Just imagine you get 30 grand dropped on you, but you're a drug addict and you hang around people who do nothing but party. Like you already know what you're gonna do with that money. You're not gonna say, okay, I just hit for a bunch of money. Let me change my life today. No, because habits are habits. Don't let your
Hmm.
habits kill you. Because your habits are in control. And that's the thing, bro. It's like, do you want to be a slave, bro? Like everybody be talking about slavery this, slavery that, but people be a slave to their own impulses. Do you want to be a slave in your own body? Your body running you? It's like you don't even have a choice. Like how does that really sound, bro? Like your body just whipping you. Boy, go to the fridge and go eat them fries and that chicken and drink 3 beers right now. Like your body just whipping you. Like go do this. And yeah, follow that up with some cake. You know what I'm saying? Like your body just telling you what to do. I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I like having impulses, like being like, ooh, boy, like right now through the month of November, I deleted the social media apps off my phone. I said I'm not drinking no alcohol or nothing, bro. And sometimes I'll get a little craving. I'll be like, ooh, that would sound good right now, but I'm like, no, we ain't on that though. We ain't on that though. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be able to tell yourself no. You should want to be able to tell yourself no. Because if you can tell yourself no, if you can tell yourself no, you definitely not gonna have a problem telling somebody else no. That's the thing. All that starts with you. So when you have discipline over yourself, it's gonna be easier to say no to other people. And when people come around you, whether it's females or friends or anything like that, bro, like they're gonna have to follow up under your structure. You know what I'm saying? Because they see your structure and how you live your life. Like it's not no, I'm all over the place. Nah, they're like, and it's, if you're not with this, then you're gonna have to get gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's why discipline is important. But all this stuff is deeper than what it looks like on the surface.
Yeah.
Would you ever have
Marsfield,
would
I
you
would
ever have
say,
cattle to raise them, or have shoot? Yeah, bro. Like I grew peppers this year. I just didn't rock with my peppers this year for some reason. But I've grown peppers for a whole summer before. I had banana peppers that was long as my hand, bro. And I didn't have to buy peppers the whole summer, bro. So cattle for sure, bro. That's what I'm trying to get into. I don't know about the cattle, but for sure gardens, because bro, I'm with the growing. I got a decent little green thumb. So yeah, being more self sufficient for sure. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm about, bro. That's what I'm about, bro. I like stuff like that, hunting, whatever. I would have to look into the cattle. I heard it's profitable, and I heard they do certain things, but yeah, for sure. Like when I'm in a situation where I could do stuff like that, I got the land for it. I'll probably give me a couple little moves. But
yeah. See, for me, I would say fuck no.
yeah, Jabari said Zay already doing it. I'm about to go get my meat and my vegetables from him. See, that's why you gotta have people in your circle who do different stuff, because then you can say, hey, I can go over there. I
Uh-huh.
know somebody who do that. You don't stretch yourself too thin if it's something you're not into, because then you just
Yeah.
gonna be tired. Like, but if it's something that you into, do it because it's gonna be natural to you. And then you got friends who are into whatever they into. You know, you can, hey man, I need some vegetables, or hey man, I need some meat. You know, or I need some whatever it is that you got. That's why it's good to have a well-rounded circle, bro.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Because something I do, I know a dude who's a gamer on Twitch, and I'm about to do his entrance song and get that bread off that. I know another dude who's starting a YouTube video, and I'm gonna make him an entrance song or an intro song,
Hmm.
and yeah, and shit like that. But this dude, first dude is gonna pay me in money. The second dude is gonna pay me in car work because he's a mechanic too.
Yeah,
But in his YouTube channel, he be out racing and shit like that, you know. So we didn't ran it. Yeah, we didn't ran it before. He got a 325i BMW.
facts. But yeah, yeah, just like you said, thanks guys. I'm gonna try challenging myself, like you said, for sure, bro. Like you gotta challenge yourself because this is what you gotta understand, bro. And I think I've said this on the live before. I can't necessarily remember, but as you level up in life, bro, people people are gonna get weird, bro. When you got something that somebody else wants, people around you gonna get weird, bro. They're gonna start playing mind games with you. So your discipline got to be on 10, bro. And this is why I've been going harder with my discipline because I know as things improve, bro, you're gonna have so many people trying to play on your mind, bro, and you busy already. So if you already busy, then you don't have time to think about a lot of stuff. But if you like me, bro, you constantly thinking, bro, you're gonna be seeing what people are trying to pull on you. So you got to be disciplined, bro. Because I said it in one of my lives. I said, bro, if you like, I was talking about semen retention and how you need to get control over your lust, bro, because most people, bro, get took down by females, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could send a female to come set you up because you may have your life together, but when it comes to females, you have zero discipline. So all they got to do is send a bad female. She gonna knock you off your square. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to be disciplined because as you it's like people think that when they get rich, they don't have responsibility. No, it's the complete opposite. Once you get rich, you have way more responsibility. You know,
Yeah,
because if you have employees, bro, you have way more responsibility. Life doesn't get easier. Essentially, really, life is getting harder the more successful you get. You're just but as you grow, you're developing the tools to be able to deal with it. Life is
hmm,
actually harder. When I started getting more bread, life really was harder. I just developed more skills to manage and deal with it. Life don't get
yeah,
easier. You just get better. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
Because
it
you could think about when life was easy, you know, and you were broke as fuck when life was easy, and that, you know, so it's like it does get harder, bro. Like because I don't know, it's kind of like you know, you don't even want to do reckless things as much because your future is brighter. So it's like you don't want to fucking ride motorcycles once you get your million, or not. It don't even start at a million, bro. It's like any goddamn thing, like you know, um, just doing like risky stuff, you know, skydiving and all this bullshit. It's like you change your mind about a lot of that stuff when you actually see like your future is very bright, you know.
hmm
It's like you just want to do less risky stuff, bro. And shit, in doing that, you just have to be like you got to double down on everything that you got, bro. And that shit just requires more of you than having nothing the way you did it before. There was a point in time, bro, where I didn't have shit but a goddamn futon and a fucking portable DVD player. You
right.
know, like shit, that was fucking easy life, especially now. Like what, bro? You know how fucking easy it'd be to just fucking sleep in the back of a Corolla with a portable DVD player?
Yeah, you see, in a lot of
Like,
people, that's like a lot of people who be on YouTube or YouTubers. They say it was easier when they were in the earlier stages because they could just do what they wanted. But it's like as you grow, you got demands on you now. Now it becomes a job. Like you really got to be on
yeah,
top of your stuff. And people who don't have that type of discipline to really just go hard at whatever they're doing, bro. It that's why you see a lot of people like, oh, I had to take a break for my mental health and stuff like that because they don't really got that hustle in them. Like they don't got that in them.
yeah.
Oh, I'm about to double down on this. Like like some
It's
people are, you know how some people are, bro. Everything got to be fun.
Yeah, it's like it's easier in the same way that being a child is easier,
Yeah, because you have
but
no responsibility.
at the same time, don't nobody want to go back and be no fucking child again. People,
I don't.
we do this thing where we reminisce about being a kid again, and we don't be thinking about all the shit that sucked about it. We just be
You
thinking
seen
I didn't have to go to work and I got Twinkies a lot. That's all they be thinking about.
you seen
Like,
that post I
bro,
put in my community tab?
which one?
It was it was an excerpt from this book I read 3 days ago. The book I read. It's from Vasistas Yoga. I said most people miss childhood because there's little responsibility. And there was a quote that says, "For in childhood, one state is that of an animal living at the mercy of others." You know what I'm saying? Like look, this is what it say. I'm gonna just read one page of it. It say, even in childhood, the part of life which people ignorantly regard as enjoyable and happy is full of sorrow, helplessness, mishaps, cravings, inability to express oneself, utter foolishness, playfulness, instability, weakness. All these characterize childhood. The child is easily offended, easily roused to anger, easily bursts into tears. In fact, one may say boldly that the child's anguish is more terrible than that of a dying person. You know what I'm saying? That ain't all of it, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's like when you was a kid, bro, like I think only people who really don't like responsibility want to go back to being a kid. That was when you was being taken care of and everything like that. But really, being a kid, like I like being a grown. I can do what I want, move how I want, make my own decisions. I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's just the thing that comes along with it is you have to be less like a kid to maximize the adult side of things,
Hmm.
you know? So it's like that I mean that's the part that's what makes people have that fantasy, you know? It's this fucking dystopian fantasy, bro, where it's so stupid, bro. Like they think that they actually want to be kids again when they fucking don't. Like you want to fucking you just want more goddamn money in the big picture because that's what you really getting at.
Yeah, money's giving you that freedom, really, to be a kid again.
Yeah, it's just you need a hell of a lot more of it than you think you do to get back to being a child, you know.
Exactly.
So that's why it's such a dystopian fantasy, bro. Like it's gone, it ain't coming back, and you're probably not gonna make enough money to get it back. And even if you're filthy rich, it probably still won't be enough. Like filthy rich people work a lot, bro.
Yeah, that's why it's got to, it really has to be in you, bro. Like it has to be in you to do all that stuff. But I
So
mean, yeah.
we almost at an hour and a half. I'm gonna wrap this one up. Um, y'all need to like, comment, and subscribe to our. See, my fucking light keep going out, bro. This ain't even Google too. This is my little notepad.
Mm.
Y'all need to like, comment, subscribe to our channels, man. We on this motherfucker all the time. Go through our playlist, go through my old videos, watch all that shit. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when we drop new videos. My channel is Dondra209. This is ZG33. Follow both our channels, man. I can't say that shit enough. Tap in on IG, Sir Dancing. And what else do I need to say? Um, yeah, y'all just tap in on there, man. Leave feedback, give me some ideas, give me all that, bro. I'm open to everything. You send me a message, it will be read.
Yes,
Um,
sir. And I got videos on my channel shooting them sticks and shooting them guns and stuff like that. So if y'all like that, go tap in on my channel. I just posted one today. So I got shorts of me shooting guns, bro. I got videos talking about life, just certain different stuff that I be doing, and philosophy on all the different stuff that we got going, bro. And he's also on my channel on lives too. We got some 2 hour live streams, everything, bro. So y'all tap in. It's AG33. Hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Let me know that you there, man. All comments is appreciated.
mm-hmm. We're gonna tap in with y'all on the next one. Actually, y'all gonna tap in with us on the next one. So make sure when y'all see this link, make sure y'all come back, bro, because we turning it up on the next one. Out this motherfucker.